Award at the International Maritime Ship Tech Awards, which was recently organized with the strategic support of the Ministry of Energy and Infrastructure in the United Arab Emirates. Mostafa has extensive experience and a proven track record of accomplishments in the maritime media field. Effat Mostafa also received the award in recognition of her unprecedented success and contributions to the maritime sector, as well as her leadership qualities that contributed to overcoming many challenges in this sector. Effat Mostafa's career spans for more than 10 years in various fields of maritime media, and her passion for this field emerged through her role in media expert seeking to develop customized media strategies. Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phone with the winner, Effat Mostafa, maritime journalist. Good afternoon, Mrs. Mostafa.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello, Ms. Mostafa. Well, Ms. Mostafa, could you give us an idea about what is the Ring Star 2022 award?
Let me give you first an idea of the nature of the award itself. Ship
Yes.
International Maritime Award
Please.
is basically one of the most prestigious awards and leading awards in the MENA region for the maritime sector.
Yes.
So I have been called and shortlisted 2 months back to be among the rising stars profiles in the sector. And then last week they recognized me as the Rising Star of the Year, towards in order to as a recognition of my contribution to the development of the maritime industry, especially during the pandemic, where the industry needed a proper reflection and a proper exposure for the public to understand the importance of such industry as the main backbone of the world economy.
Yes. So, Ms. Mostafa, what is the maritime, the marine journalism?
Sorry, I'm not hearing you quite well.
Okay.
The question?
Okay. Ms. Mostafa, could you tell us what is the marine journalism?
Yeah. So
yes.
Basically, there wasn't a field before called maritime media. I am the one who unleashed this sector and this field since I started my career in maritime
yes.
media 10 years back. So as you know, there is something called war journalism and critical journalism, where it covers all the wars and critical areas. But when I started the maritime sector, this sector was lacking a proper coverage and a proper technical expertise.
Yes.
With me combining the journalism like qualifications along with the technical expertise in the media, I had the privilege to unleash maritime media as a sector where the media plays a very integral role to cover the ports,
yes.
the maritime operations, to reflect the proper picture of such important economy, since we're all aware that maritime economy consists of 90% of the goods and services are transported by the sea.
Yes. So, Ms. Mostafa, what does this award mean to you?
This is actually a good recognition of the efforts that I have been doing for the past 10 years. Especially, I try to fill the gap as much as I can with the industry, with the proper media coverage. So this is a recognition of all the hard work I have done, especially when it comes to individual awards. This is different than corporate awards, because when you're awarded as an individual, it means this is like people who voted for you to be there, people who gave you their vote to nominate you as such individual award. So
yes.
This is something that's meaningful for me, and I'm so privileged to receive such award from a very reputable organization like Ship Tech Awards.
Yes. So, Ms. Mostafa, why did you choose this field?
So basically, when I started my career in media, I started with an oil and gas. So since day one, I tend to work in specialized fields. But when I shifted from oil and gas to maritime fields, that was it's something that really brought my attention. As I told you, maritime
yes.
is a very integral economic pillar, but it lacks the proper exposure. It lacks the media professional who have the technical expertise to properly reflect it. So I took it as a challenge I studied a lot in maritime operations and ports. I worked very closely with class societies, so I can gain the technical expertise and combine my media background with maritime technical expertise, so that at the end of the day I can properly reflect this sector. And end of the day, all the vital sectors, all the vital business sectors needed to properly reflect to the public. So not everyone aware of the dynamics of the sector, especially the normal public people. So I needed to deliver the message in a very simplistic way to them, so they would understand the importance of such important sector.
Yes. So when did you start this career?
I started the maritime in almost 9 years ago.
Yes.
As a maritime media career.
Yes.
I joined the career, the maritime 9 years ago, but 5 years ago, I unleashed maritime media as a field, as a new media field to the public.
Yes. So what is your ambition for the next step?
So basically, my sky has no limits, as they say. So I continue doing what I'm doing, and I'm hope to actually publicize this field to all to the whole world. I actually aim to have it as a part of a curriculum of journalism, as the rest. Like for instance, there is something called risk reporting, political reporting. So I want to introduce maritime media reporting as a core curriculum to all the media students, so they would study the field, understand it, and then through the career to be pursued moving forward.
Yes. So, Ms. Mostafa, what do you expect? What is, as in your point of view, the future of maritime media?
As I mentioned, now the future of maritime itself, this is a promising sector, and as we all know, during the pandemic, everyone understood the importance of the maritime field, because it was the only continuing field and the only operated field during the pandemic. So maritime transportation and shipping transportation never stopped. So I think everyone understood the integral factor and the integral contribution of the maritime sector. So I would work closely to the key pillars and the key players of the industry, so we would again enhance the contribution of the sector and also enhance the awareness. And one of the key contributions of what I'm doing to the sector is I'm linking the government sector to the private sector, so they would work together to raise initiatives that would benefit the sector.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to pursue such economic initiatives, pursue the importance of maritime as a career and as a sector to all the public.
Yes. So, Ms. Effat, what is your advice for people who are attracted to this field?
Study. Research, R&D is very important, and this is something that unfortunately most of the media professionals lack the R&D skills. So before you kickstart any business sector, you have to do your due diligence in getting your technical information, because end of the day, as a media professionals, we are the eyes of the public. We are the mirror of the society. So if we are not reflecting what's needed to be reflected properly, it means we're misleading the public. So they have to study, they have to do the proper due diligence, they have to spend more time for R&D, and this is going to take them to another level.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Congratulations, Ms. Effat Mostafa, maritime journalist. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a short break, and I'm going to be back with you.